Peaches, 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 I love you. Oh. Peaches, 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 I love you. Whoa.
All right.
And welcome back.
If you haven't seen the Mario movie, 10 out of 10 recommend.
I have not.
I have not either.
Peaches is the song of the summer, though. You've heard it here first.
I think Jack Black accidentally just wrote the song of the summer.
And I've always said that.
Guys, I just wrote the song of the summer.
Another week at it.
Episode 12. What is up, ladies?
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
This is, I mean,
Episode
12 months is a
12,
year.
We're almost at 150 subscribers.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
Coming
Yeah.
off a collab, too, from last week.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed our first collab.
Special thank you to Aaron and Lucas.
Yeah,
Mhm.
go
They
follow
count their
them.
days.
They're counting their days.
May
but
they count their days.
you should go follow them and also check out our collab on their channel if you haven't already. Kind of popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty funny.
definitely.
If I say so myself.
Yeah, so let us know if there's anyone else you guys want us to collab with.
Or if you want to collab with us,
Reach out to our email, which is
alwayssaidthatpodstories@gmail.com. Once again, that is alwayssaidthatpodstories@gmail.com.
Or hit us up in the DMs.
Or-
We always answer.
DMs always help. And also
Yeah.
let us know if there's anything else you want us to talk about with Aaron and Lucas in the future.
definitely.
Yeah, so hoping you enjoyed that, Kings and Queens.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
So here's to more in the future.
Yep.
Cheers.
Wait, left hands.
Left hands.
Eye contact.
Well, why don't we explain
Yeah,
that?
I was just going to say, for anyone who doesn't know,
But also for the audio listener.
For the audio
we just
listener.
cheersed our mics.
In our left hand.
In our left hands, and we had to make eye contact. And the reason behind that is there's this superstition,
Like an
I
old
guess,
wives' tale type thing.
a lore, if
that
you will.
whenever you are drinking with someone and you toast, your drink has to be in your left hand, and you have to make eye contact with every single person you are toasting with, or else you will have 7 years of bad sex.
And nobody wants that.
Exactly.
So, PSA, cheers with your left hand and make eye contact if you don't want shitty sex.
Mm-hmm.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, and I'll drink to that. All right, so little weekend debrief.
Yeah, we've got
We've got
something
things
to say.
Yeah, got something to say.
So we had a clothing swap this weekend, which was really fun. We hosted it at JoJo and I's apartment. And of course, Meghan and Taylor were there, and some of our other friends. And yeah, it was fun. We all brought like a shit ton of stuff and just kind of like shopped each other's closets.
Yeah, and it was in an effort to be sustainable. It is Earth Month.
Yeah, I did call upon everyone to be sustainable hotties
Calling
for Earth Day.
everybody.
Yeah.
That's Spy Kids.
Gary Giggles?
Gary
yeah.
Giggles?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants that I got in the swap last night from our friend Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
Oh, those were so cute.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. They're Adidas.
I didn't even see those.
They were under the Mickey Mouse sweatshirt.
I didn't even see that.
Who
Well,
took the Mickey Mouse sweatshirt?
I did.
She want to get into why you took the Mickey Mouse sweatshirt?
I took the Mickey Mouse sweatshirt because my dad's mom, we called her Grandma Mickey because she was obsessed with Mickey Mouse. She had Mickey Mouse tattooed on her arm.
Are you kidding me?
She had a shrine of all Mickey Mouse memorabilia.
Your grandma had a Mickey Mouse tattoo?
Mm-hmm. She was nuts.
Didn't she also
in
get
the
the
best way.
tattoo like older in life? Like
Yeah, she
wasn't
took-
young.
She got it the same. So she took my cousin Andrew when he was 15 to get his first tattoo without
Whoa.
his parents knowing. And then she got a tattoo on the same day.
She said, "Well, I'm here."
Yeah. My grandpa
Well,
was so mad.
I always wondered how that works. Like, how do you tattoo someone that doesn't have the most firm skin?
I don't know. But she did it. And it was shrivelly and
Maybe you hold it taut.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because she had to
Mickey
be.
Mouse wrinkles all up.
She had to be about probably in her late 50s, early
Okay, I
60s.
mean-
Wow, that's like our parents' ages.
Yeah, but I don't
Parents
remember
are
her
already
not
young.
having it.
Huh. That's something.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wow. So
And she was nuts. Like, she would hang out with the biker gangs, like
with her Mickey Mouse tattoo.
with her Mickey Mouse tattoo.
Oh my gosh.
She'd walk around, cigarette in one hand. She'd be like, "Hey, you little frigs."
Disney turkey leg in the other.
No, she was not a Disney fan. Just Mickey
wasn't
Mouse.
a Disney adult.
She had a Mickey Mouse pinky ring.
Interesting. So she was not a fan of the Disney
Parks. It was
parks
just
or
Mickey
the
Mouse.
franchise itself, just Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
What?
McMouse.
McMouse.
Mr. Mouse.
New girl.
Nobody
McMouse.
knows. I don't know why.
That's
a question I should ask my dad.
Yeah, perhaps.
Well, cheers
But yeah,
to you.
I have
Grandma Mickey.
Yeah.
so many funny stories about her. So if we do a grandparents episode,
Ooh, that'd be a good idea.
My
actually.
grandma's begging to come on this podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
Get the grandmas on here.
She's got things to say. That's really funny.
Hey, Grandma, because you're probably listening.
hey,
Hey,
Grandma
Carol. But yeah, so another thing from last night that I would like to talk about is my friend Vanessa's pudding shots.
Oh,
Those are delicious.
Those mudslide shots.
Gonna need them to be at this Friday's event.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
where have pudding shots been my whole life?
I think I housed like 15 of them by the end of the night.
I had at least 7 or 8.
How am I still alive?
We should try and figure out how to make them because we have the cups.
Yeah.
From Jello shots.
She said it was literally
'Cause I
chocolate
think it's just,
pudding
like,
mix
pudding-
and alcohol.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think it's similar to.
I think it needed to be
Jello
set
shot,
a little
yeah.
more.
Yeah. Well, they were in the fridge, and then we
because
brought
they
them
were like
back out.
separating a little bit, but if you just kind of whipped it around with your finger,
Or
did the trick.
Or
Perfect.
spoon.
Your fingers are the best
Your
tools.
finger's right there.
Ugh.
Yeah, Nikki watched me do it, and she goes, "That was a tough watch."
Tough watch.
The last tough watch that you watched for a mixer was when I took our plastic tiny hands and I mixed my cocktail with it.
Ew.
Yeah. It was there.
It's so easy to just not do that, though.
It was so easy to do it.
My finger's right there, and the spoons are all the way over there. I'm picking my finger every
You kind
time.
of have a short little finger.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
Not a very good
where
mixer.
I thought it was going.
Our fingers are the same size.
You just have a little more nail.
Yeah.
No, mine's taller.
It's literally not. Our fingers are the same size.
Okay, the audio listener,
Go to visuals real
Go
quick
to
and let us
visuals.
know.
And you decide.
they're pretty much the same.
sound off in the
length.
comments.
But yeah, those
Are you guys having is mine bigger than yours?
All right, queens, pack it up.
We're getting
Except
derailed.
Megan
we're
actually
gonna
cares
offline
if I
about
live
this.
or die.
It's never good to get derailed. You always want to get railed.
And I've always said that.
I've always said that.
God, I'd love to get railed.
Grandma
Hi, Grandma.
Carol.
Hi, Grandma, once again.
But yeah, those pudding shots were great.
They
went crazy.
We went crazy.
But yeah, speaking of this upcoming weekend, we're going to have an amazing debrief for next week's episode because we will be hosting a Cinco de Drinko party. And
Be prepared for some
Yeah.
crazy stories.
I'm just so grateful it's going to be on a Friday and that we don't have to film
The
until
next
Sunday.
day. Just for the audio listener, I am the worst version of myself that has ever been presented on this podcast. My hair has been rained on and dried about 3 times today. It is pouring rain outside.
Monsooning outside.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you can't hear the thunder and lightning. You might. If you do,
Ignore.
don't let us know.
I am without my winged eyeliner. I am feeling naked, vulnerable, exposed, and afraid.
Feeling naked and afraid.
I am feeling naked and afraid today, so enjoy.
Yeah, my hair,
My hair's
It is-
wet, and it's just kind of like
it's hair washing day for me,
it's
but
looking greasy, not even wet.
yeah, it's hair washing day, and it's been rained on so many times. I've got product that, the rain, and then it slides on your head, so then like the top of your head is like fine and feels good, but then the bottom of it is like everything that's, similar to how runoff works in a sewer.
See, I'm the opposite, where the top of my head is so
Ridiculous?
so incredibly greasy, and the bottom is frizzing out.
Yeah, my hair
my
doesn't
hair
get
is just a
greasy.
Frizz ball.
I'm like a triangle today.
Yeah, my hair doesn't get greasy. It's just so frizzy and not good. So sorry to anyone who's looking at us on the internet today. It's raining. And if you can see the frizz on this white wall, mind your business.
You can justifiably bully my physical appearance today.
Mm-hmm.
And only today.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your
This is
business.
no one's business but my own. How terrible I look today.
The back of our heads is
You look great.
not our
Thank
business.
you.
You're welcome. Well, wasn't your hair just soaking wet like 10 minutes
It's
ago?
still kind of soaking wet.
Oh.
Is it drying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's trying.
Oh, thank God.
Wow. So did anyone else get anything fun in the clothing swap?
I got a dress that I haven't tried on yet, but I'm excited to try it on.
Oh, I took one of your dresses. Forgot about that.
What dress?
The black one. The one that I
see-through
tried
one.
on.
Ah, yes, the
Mhm.
see-through one.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy mommy.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
You look
Okay.
hot in it.
And I got some
Thanks.
of your jeans. I took a top
Oh,
from you.
you took my
Mhm.
London
You took your
jeans.
I took a lot
I
of beauty
kinda,
stuff
like-
from Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I'm glad.
Yeah. I got a jumpsuit from Vanessa that I'm so excited about because it's giving Jodie and Dazed and Confused. And if there's like, one movie that's the lore is running deep for this podcast, it's Dazed and Confused. So when we have our Dazed and Confused themed party, I will be
Mhm.
wearing that. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, so PSA,
Pussy
Ye-
PSA.
Pussy
PSA. If you haven't, do a clothing swap with your friends.
Mhm.
It was really fun, gave everyone a chance to kind of like dabble in each other's styles, and also it was really funny having people see the clothes I put out and be like, this isn't your style.
I've
I know-
never seen you wear it.
I've never
Yeah.
seen you wear this, and I understand why you put this out, but also how did this come into your possession in the first place?
Like Taylor's sparkly tank top.
My aunt contributed that.
But yeah, and at the end we had a drunk fashion show.
Yeah, it was really fun to just, do something a little different than just gathering together and drinking and eating and stuff. Like
It was a
actually
rainy day.
have more of like a purpose and it was a really fun like rainy day thing. And I mean, obviously everyone that was there was like our friends and stuff, but even doing it with like people that you might not know that well, but like have really cute clothes or like a similar like body shape to you, could be really fun. And again, very sustainable.
Yeah.
So
We,
Except for
yeah.
something like a clothing swap, it's like a more the merrier type situation.
Exactly.
So then you get like more clothes and more opportunities.
And
to, like,
exactly.
not go home
Yeah.
with your own clothes.
exactly.
We didn't just do it with clothes too. Like we put out bags, accessories, shoes. I put out beauty products that I had gotten but never used, home decor.
I put out about 14 bottles of nail polish.
Yeah. We put
Yeah.
out bottles of wine. Me and Nikki were like, we don't drink wine, and we got all this wine. Queens, please take.
Yeah. So it was really fun. I think next time we do it, definitely like encourage people to bring more than just clothing. And it was fun. So maybe do like a twice a year,
Yeah.
like
A
one
seasonal.
one going into spring, summer, and then one for like going into fall, winter, I think would be fun.
Yeah.
So
Stay tuned. So would you like to
So-
elaborate on mind reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been edging us with this topic for weeks.
okay. So I've had this on like our running pod topics list for weeks, and I haven't really had the chance to talk about it yet, and I'm feeling kind of shy talking about it. But like, I just want you guys to go in with an open mind.
Okay.
So like.
What's happening?
Why are you laughing? Like,
You are giggling and tee-heeing all over the place.
Are you ever like thinking something crazy and you're like, I wonder if anyone here is a mind reader, and then you're like looking at their facial expression and you're thinking like, if they could read my mind, there's no way they would be able to like look at me with a straight face, so you think something really crazy just to like test them.
I think I did this when I was 7.
I do that.
I
I
mean,
look at someone, I'm like, just blink.
I was like,
Blink
I was
right
like,
now.
Can you like do you know what's going on in here? I don't want to say what's going on.
well, sometimes I'll think things, and I'm like, if anybody
Anyone heard
read
that,
my
yeah.
mind, like
Literally.
they'd think I was
No,
insane.
yeah.
Constantly threatening violence in my head. I'm like, I should be like escorted out of wherever I am
Literally.
at any point.
Yeah.
Because that's how violent my head is.
Violent, like some of the things I'm thinking at work, I'm like, if anyone could read my mind right
Yeah.
now, like they would have to say something because I'm a threat to myself and others.
That happens to me a lot when I get my intrusive thoughts. I'm like, if someone around here is like tapped in, they're gonna commit me.
Yeah, so like I'm thinking something crazy, and then I'm like looking at everyone around me, and I'm like, I wonder if anyone could read my mind, if they were a mind reader, like if there's people that truly exist like that. So then I'm just like thinking all this like crazy shit, and they never really give me like a different facial reaction.
We haven't
So
weeded
they
them out
can't
yet.
read your
Yeah,
mind.
but then I'm thinking this is exactly what a mind reader would do, because they don't want anyone to know they're a mind reader.
Uh-huh.
You
You're
know?
so right.
I've really like put some deep thought into this, because if I'm thinking some crazy stuff, you know, and then someone like looks over at me and they're like eyes wide open,
Like,
I'm
you
gonna
know
be
when
like,
you're
okay,
at, like,
Edward Cullen.
work and you're just kind of like daydreaming,
Mhm.
and then it gets into like a really like sexy daydream.
Yeah.
And it's getting like hot and heavy in your head.
With
and
your
you're
work
like,
crush.
And then HR
Yeah.
comes to your desk and is like, what are you thinking about?
yeah.
and you're like, if anyone could read my mind right now, they'd be like, God damn, this girl's a freak.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
get her a boyfriend.
Queen, you're thinking about him again?
Yeah. So that was really all I wanted to say on mind reading. It was just, you know, needed to feel validated and justified by the group, because I feel like I do that a lot when I'm like,
Yeah.
especially in like groups or whatever, and I'm just kind of like looking around, you know, thinking some crazy stuff, and then just looking at everyone's like facial expression. Like, if you could read my mind right now, would you be looking at me normally?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to think that?
Mm.
Because you're hiding it.
See, for me, I do that sometimes, but I find myself more so psychoanalyzing other people in great detail, because I'm like an observer. So sometimes that happens when I'm in my mind and I'm like, if anyone got in my mind, it'd be crazy. But most of the time, I'm observing others and I'm just like, this guy is a pronator. He's a supinator. I wonder what happened to him in his life to make him inch his feet out like that when he walks. This person, you know, is talking on the phone and they look like they're really mad, and I wonder what the other person is saying, or why does his socks have whales on them?
He's a whale watcher.
Whale watcher. Yeah, I very much love, what's that word? Sonder. Where it's like the people who walk by you in everyday life have lives. How crazy is that?
Mm-hmm.
Every single stranger who walks by you is a person
No, those
with a
people
life.
are NPCs. They don't exist. There's no way you're going home and like eating dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me they're not extras hired?
No.
That's like when you thought teachers lived at school.
I never thought that.
I never thought that.
I don't think I thought that
Oh.
either.
They open their little drawer that they keep pencils in, and they put a pillow, and they
yeah.
night
Yeah,
night.
well, I just like when you're in kindergarten, you're like, oh yeah, the
oh,
teachers live
kindergarten.
here.
When you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
I don't remember kindergarten really.
Oh.
I went to Montessori school, so it wasn't real.
I remember learning how to write my name in cursive.
In kindergarten?
No, that was pre-K.
What?
I went to a Catholic school. I was 4 years old learning how to write cursive.
I could barely write cursive now.
I used to get in trouble because I'd write my G's when I was writing Meghan. I'd write an O and then a J.
That's your God-given
Because I
right.
could not figure out how to just do it in one motion, so it's just the O, and then I'd put a J underneath it.
See,
Your
that's why
penmanship grade probably went crazy.
that's why I could never be a teacher, cuz like just do it right. It's not hard.
Yeah, I had my teacher go, I don't think cursive's for you.
Oh.
Go back to print.
That's sad.
It is what it is.
Oh. Well, shout out to the teachers.
Yeah,
Shout out
to the teachers.
unlike Meghan Trainor, we appreciate you guys.
This Meghan supports teachers.
This Meghan stands with teachers.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, two of one of my best friends are both teachers, and it's really true. Y'all are overworked and underpaid.
My
Yeah.
mom's a
and-
teacher.
Yeah.
I love and I respect teachers.
Yeah, loving teachers and how much time and effort you put into your profession. There are always going to be, everyone has a horror story about a bad teacher they had, but I think I've had far more amazing, caring, loving teachers.
Yeah.
But also the horror stories, they're always funny,
Yeah.
At the end
Yeah.
of the day,
They're
I have a
character
story,
building.
and you've built some character.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you were my enemy, and I was about 8 years old, and you were like 45. I'm thinking about my 4th grade teacher, who I absolutely hated, and she also hated me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're sworn enemies, but like at the end of the day, it's kind of funny to think about now. Why were you 45 years old angry at 8-year-old me?
Yeah. And you're so right for that.
No, but it's insane. I worked as a daycare teacher, whatever. I had to write lesson plans. First, I did that for 3 summers, and I had to do lesson plans, and I had
Wow.
to, it was insane. And that was my summer job.
What were they planning for daycare? Like snack?
How to write cursive.
No, I had to create projects, and we had
Like
to have a
art
theme every
projects?
week. Yeah, I did have a theme every week, and
See, I think I'd be good at that.
it was kind of fun, but also it wasn't. And then you
Oh.
had kids who didn't want to be there because I would get them at 7:30, and then I'd leave at 3:30. But sometimes I'd have to stay if nobody could cover, and I'd stay until they closed at 6:30. And some of the kids were there from 7:30 to 6:30.
Aww.
That you felt bad for them, but they were always the worst behaved. But
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what we're trying to say is we appreciate you, and we see you, and we
Yes.
hear you, and we stand with you.
Some
Yes.
people are out here saying fuck teachers. I just wanted to fuck my teachers.
You want to elaborate on that?
He was hot and sexy. What was she to do?
It's always the science teachers.
It is always the science teachers.
Something about a crazy little guy who loves science.
A little mad scientist.
I'm mad for that little scientist.
or social studies.
Ooh, history.
Mm.
Oh, English. Actually,
Oh yeah,
all
any
of-
male teacher
all
who was
teachers-
young enough.
Teacher, and his name was Mr. Mick, and then that was the
Mouse?
remainder of his last name, Mick Mouse.
Mr. Mouse.
So then everyone would call him Mr. Mick Gorgeous instead of his actual name.
Isn't that what they do for Grey's Anatomy?
McDreamy,
McDreamy.
McSteamy.
McSteamy.
Oh my god.
Except
Mick
I didn't know that in the 7th grade. I was just like, oh, Mr. Mick Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Mr. McGorgeous.
And what subject?
Health.
Science.
That's
Science. You're telling me biology?
He was teaching me about the birds and the bees.
Ooh.
Mr. McGorgeous.
yeah, I wouldn't have been able
Thank
to
God
take that
he
heat.
wasn't a mind reader.
Oh my gosh. Or was he? Or was he?
He might have been.
Wow.
7th grade Meghan was in trouble.
No, I didn't know what sex was in the 7th grade.
Have you learned nothing from the Girl Scouts episode?
I think I'm still a little fuzzy on what it was in the 7th grade.
He
Yeah.
was teaching you.
But for anyone who went to my high school, y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. I feel like I had a really interesting experience with the high school teachers though, because all of mine were really young for the most part, freshly graduated,
That's
not really
crazy.
teaching
Yeah.
degrees. So many of them were so young. So
They were probably our age now.
we were were literally 5 years apart. So it was
That's insane.
it's so hard to not be in love with you, you know?
That happened at our school. For some reason, our school, the gym teachers, they'd always get them fresh out of college. And then after about a year, they'd ended up getting in trouble for
Yeah.
talking to students outside of working hours. And then
Well-
they'd get fired.
especially I don't know if this is a normal thing, but we had trainers for our the trainer for they would just be at the school for all sports practices, if anyone got injured.
Oh.
That position changed yearly.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always a new it was a 1 year temp thing. So there was always a new trainer.
Interesting.
It was always someone a little bit too gorgeous.
a little Mr. McGorgeous, if
A
you will.
little Mr. McGorgeous. So
No, my
Yeah.
cousin taught for gym at my school when I was in high school.
mhm.
And I still remember to this day, during driver's ed, everyone walked in, they went, "Oh my God, did you hear about the new hot student teacher? And I went, that's going to go ahead and be my cousin. And for that 2 weeks he was there, everyone was like, can I come over to your house? Because he would drive me home every day after school.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't one of your friends pretend to get stuck on top of the bleachers so he would carry her down?
Yeah.
That's me coded.
And
I
she
would
was
do
like,
that.
Taylor's cousin, I need help. Like, but then he was like, it was good and fun because I knew everyone, but also it wasn't because, like, our family friend also went to my school, would, like, slap him on the butt, like, walking down the hall, and he's like, you can't do that. I am your teacher. So
Yeah.
I will get reported.
So it was fun, but also not. So, yeah, that was a weird 2 weeks. So everyone was like, oh, my God.
How old was he?
He was 21.
Yeah.
That was like when my mom
Yeah.
was my substitute.
Ooh.
That was a little weird.
Could you take her seriously?
No.
Mrs.
usually-
Mom.
Mrs. Mom. I'd come into class and this is how it would go every time.
Mommy, sorry.
Mommy,
sorry.
Mommy, sorry. But they'd look at her. Then they'd look back at me. Then they'd look back at her. They'd look at her name on the board. Then they'd look back at me. And they'd go,
Y'all related?
look me up and down. Is that your mom?
This blonde lady,
And
your
I'd
mom?
go, yeah, that's my mom. And then they'd be like, oh my God. So when you ask to go to the bathroom, do you call her mom or Mrs.? And I was
Mrs.
like,
Mom,
Mrs.
actually.
Mom.
I was like, I usually just go like, I'm going to the bath. I don't even ask. I'm going to the bathroom.
That's cool.
But I really just stick my head down the whole time.
Mother, may I
Try
use
and
the
not.
facilities?
But one time when she was subbing a class, like right before, for some reason, 2 kids in the class had gotten into a fight, and one of them like punched the other in the balls. So then the one started crying, and then the other one was like upset because he saw that he was crying, and I guess he didn't mean to punch him in the balls that hard, and my mom had to deal with it.
Honey, are your balls okay?
And then I was kind of embarrassed because she like yelled at them a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, this is humiliating.
No one look at me.
No one look at me. My mom's talking about his balls.
Did you have a crush on him?
No, they were both weirdos.
Well, then that might have been better. Imagine you had a crush on him.
No, I think one of their names was David, and she was like, David, why did you hit him in the balls?
No, David.
No, David. And I was like, oh my God. Mom.
If anyone has like funny school stories, send them in because we have a bunch of crazy stories.
I
Yeah.
could talk about my high school teacher.
Well, that's an
I
upcoming.
do, and I will. But if anyone has any teacher stories,
Yeah.
I will talk about
one of my teachers just went to prison.
Oh, yeah.
For,
high school teacher.
Yeah, for having sex with a minor as
Yeah.
a student.
Ooh,
One of my ex-teachers is in a court case for the same thing.
interesting. We are at some point going to have a high school episode too.
Yeah.
Getting into the lore of our high school experience and also crazy stories from high school.
Yeah.
So
Let us know yours.
Yeah, let us know yours and look out for that sometime in the future.
Yeah, definitely. So Megan, I hear you have a question for the class.
I saw TikTok the other day, and I think I put a note of something I specifically wanted to say. If you could just pull up the notes app really quickly. But I saw TikTok the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and it raised a thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know
Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Wait.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
I have
you. Ugly
It's
as hell.
Ugly as hell.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Did you not even know the question you were about to
No,
ask
I
us?
did, but I knew I had a note of something funny I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
And ugly as hell. Okay. If I have a baby, would you tell me if it was ugly as hell? Like, if my baby, like, you're like, oh my God, would you let me know?
That
Yeah.
your baby had only a face for radio?
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, I don't know if I would straight up say your baby's ugly, but I think I'd be like, it looks a little fucked up, or like,
I'd be like, oh my God,
maybe
Megan.
purple's not its color.
It's so funny when your baby was born, it had such a little cone head.
Because you know how, like, the way mothers talk about it, I'd be so, like, blinded by whatever would come over me.
Mhm.
What if I can't tell if it's ugly as hell?
But I feel like people know, though. You know, like, I think deep down they know, and they just don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
When I was born, I had a couple cuts and I had a cone head, and my mom looked at me, and some of her friends already had babies, and she went, I'm going to be the friend with the ugly kid.
Oh!
I had jaundice when I was born.
That was my mom's first thought with her brand new first baby. First baby.
I'm gonna be the friend with the ugly kid.
Nature versus nurture.
She said then I got cute like a couple days later, but she said it. I was like, days?
But I heard
That's
that
really
She's like,
funny.
I always loved you.
I heard that most babies are ugly when
Yeah.
they're born because they're coming from one environment into another. They're going
They're
through
living in liquid.
a very
Yeah.
narrow passageway. they're
Squeeze him and give
That
him a
is
cone
one
head.
way to describe giving birth is exiting a narrow passageway.
they're in the trenches.
I feel like after 6 months, if they didn't get cute, I'd
Yeah.
be like, Meg,
We got to talk about the baby.
we gotta talk.
The baby
Yeah.
in the room.
The baby in the room.
Ugly as hell.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't put it in those words.
no.
Yeah, like I wouldn't straight up say it's ugly. I also wouldn't initiate it out of nowhere. Like if you brought it up.
If
I
you
also
said-
appreciate the 6 month grace period.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
'Cause I feel like babies after 6 months, like, babies are my favorite when they're, like, at 6 months. Because then
That's when they're their cutest.
Yeah.
Typically.
they're cute, they're chunky.
they can't talk yet.
Yeah, they're, like, their head isn't, like, immobile. Like, you can kind of, like,
It's too squishy.
no, but, like, yeah, like, you don't have to be like, watch their head, watch their head. Like,
Oh, you're right.
At 6 months, you could put them on your hip and, like, walk around and they won't, like, flop over.
Yeah.
So I feel like after 6 months, if they ain't cute,
The real
I don't know.
The real question is that, like, again, what Nikki said, I wouldn't initiate it, but if you sat us down and went,
Like,
guys,
Yeah.
how do you
I think
how do
my
you
baby isn't
really-
cute.
how do
Elephant
you-
cock in the room.
how do you really
Is
feel
my
about the
baby
baby?
ugly?
Yeah, if I thought it was ugly, I'd be like, yeah, it's a little fucked up.
But I wouldn't say it in those words. I'd say, you know, your baby is so uniquely itself.
Yeah.
And I'll just know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, I don't want to call a baby ugly if it's my friend's baby.
Because we need code words. Like the same way if like one of us starts dating someone, so this way we could be like, your significant other kind of sucks. The same way we made up that phrase where we have to sit you guys down and go, guys, it's time to talk about the broken couch.
Yeah.
It's time to call on a broken couch.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend sucks.
Yeah. Guys, imagine how cool it's gonna be when one of us has a boyfriend and we can actually say that.
And then the other three can
Soft
talk
launching summer.
and then the other three can talk about our boyfriend behind our back and say that he sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to be sat down by you three and told to break his couch.
And then the other three were like, how do we do this?
How do we
Yeah.
do this?
We have to do it gently because we don't want to upset her. Because she likes him so much.
Yeah.
Can't ruin the vibe of the podcast.
Yeah.
Can't lose another member.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like, what if like one of us gets a
Fighting word!
what if one of us gets a boyfriend and the boyfriend wants to come on the pod and he sucks?
No.
He's not
No.
funny.
No significant others.
Okay.
But I think we shouldn't let guys who we are dating or actively seeing on the pod at least
6 month grace period.
I'm calling in the 6 month grace period, and I'm
Yeah.
making that a firm rule for our audience to hold us accountable for.
You are not meeting my family after 6 months. You are not coming on this pod.
Exactly.
and meeting
My fans.
our three most loyal fans.
But yeah, I think 6 months. Oh my god, I just had a
A stroke.
6 month grace period. I think that's appropriate and it's
Boyfriends.
fair.
Babies.
Boyfriends, babies,
Blasphemy.
blasphemy.
Mm-hmm.
Are
The
they
3 Bs.
blasphemous?
The 3B rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in short, I would let you down gently if you had an ugly baby.
Yeah.
Would
And I
you?
appreciate that.
But would you let me down easy? Does anyone know what I'm referencing?
Yeah, the Daisy Jones
Daisy
song.
Jones.
Oh, well, no one kept it going.
We're the Daisy Jones pod. I don't know the words to that song, unfortunately.
Let me down, let me down, easy. Easy, baby.
Now that
I'm
it's
just
Taylor,
let
If
you
you wanna
down.
let me down.
Fear.
Lots of singing today.
Lots of singing.
We're in
wow.
a singing era.
Yeah.
It's the 12th episode musical spectacular.
And I've always sung that.
You
Scooby-Doo magic.
That's for all of our American Pie fans out there.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And we're back.
Can you insert the video of the lady doing that?
I will absolutely be inserting it.
Mr. Krabs. Ah! I love that TikTok audio.
Yeah. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
And the Always Said That podcast would love to pay tribute to the wonderful men who have sadly passed away this week. Len Goodman and Jerry Springer. The men who shaped my childhood, at least. You'll be dearly missed. Puts a tear to my eye. A moment of silence for Len Goodman and Jerry Springer. 10 from Len.
Len Goodman. It's a 10.
That was actually rare that he gave out 10s. He was hard.
Len Goodman.
And then Jerry Springer. Jerry.
You are not the
Jerry.
father.
Yeah. Shaped my childhood.
If any of our friends are listening, throughout this week, tell us the word banana pancakes.
Banana pancakes.
Comment it on an
Eating
Instagram
banana
photo.
pancakes.
Text us the word banana pancakes. Just curious as to who's listening.
Who's a real friend?
I would like you to tell me the word banana pancakes.
And who's
Yeah.
a
And
fair
I'm
with
going
a
to
friend.
forget that I said the word banana pancakes, and someone's going to text me the word banana pancakes.
My uncle's gonna text
And I'm
me
gonna
banana
go,
pancakes.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just gonna start singing Jack Johnson.
Eating banana pancakes.
Pretend
What
like
better
it's a
code word for the
weekend
musical
now.
episode?
Yeah.
than banana pancakes.
We could pretend it all the time.
God, this is like turning into a Glee episode.
Yeah.
We're just
And that's
breaking
what
out
you
in
missed on
song.
Glee.
Yeah. So, yeah, R.I.P. Len Goodman
And
Jerry
and
Springer.
Jerry Springer. You are forever in our hearts.
Taylor especially.
Yeah.
I had sent the news of, was it Jerry Springer passing
Yeah.
by? And you said, you ruined my day.
And then she texted in all caps, Len Goodman died?
I'm so sad.
Yeah. So this is actually weirdly something that's come up a couple times with us in the last week or so. But do you guys remember when like Julianne and Derek Huff would
Siblings
dance
are dating?
together?
Siblings
Yeah.
are dating the OG.
Like, they invented siblings are
Like,
dating.
Yeah.
siblings or dating, guys.
The day I found out that they were siblings, I thought that they were
Crazy.
married.
Crazy.
When I first started watching Dancing with the Stars, I was like, oh, that's like so fun. They're married and like competing against each other.
Yep.
The day I found out that they were siblings, jaw dropped.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both just blonde. Like, they don't have the same face.
I think when they were younger.
I
Yeah,
think
when
they
they were
kind
younger.
of look alike, but you wouldn't really expect it.
All blonde people look the same.
True.
Sorry, Megan.
You've got a little.
All-
You've got a little brune. You're kind of in your
All,
brunette era.
all bleach blonde
Give me
people
2
look
weeks.
the same.
It's getting done.
Yeah. It's gonna be May. It's almost.
It's
done.
gonna be May.
It's almost summer.
May the 4th. Is this coming out on May 4th?
No, it's coming out on May,
May
3rd.
3rd.
Well,
In advance, May
tomorrow,
the 4th be with
May
you.
the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mets on Monday. Met Monday.
Oh
Oh, guys, I'm like actually really scared to say this out loud, but like, is Timothy gonna be there with Kylie Jenner?
Well,
Are
you
they
know how there was
dating?
the thing where...
Where have
Hold
you
on,
been?
Putting a pin in that. But
Okay.
you know how there's the thing with none of the Kardashians were allegedly invited this year?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Really?
Unless he gets a +1 and it's Kylie.
Because like I personally don't believe in any of this, But I'm really, really curious because obviously, like, Timothy has to be there, I think. So I'm really curious.
Where have I
I'm thinking
been?
that. You didn't know they were allegedly seeing each other?
I feel like
No.
we literally talked
talked
about
about
this.
She was too busy focusing on Len Goodman.
I think so.
And Jerry Springer.
Where was I?
I
Morning.
don't know.
It's
I
been
mean,
like 2 months.
it's
No,
been
has
like
it been 2 months?
no. Well, they were like rumored.
Apparently Aspen, New
Maybe-
Year's weekend.
Yeah, maybe like.
Okay, yes, it's coming back now.
That was their first sighting.
I just did not think it was.
and then someone saw his
real.
car outside of Kylie Jenner's house.
Yeah, so like it was rumored.
Because he's not the stepdad, he's the dad that stepped up.
Holy shit, she has kids.
Yeah.
Stormy
he's not
and
the
Air.
stepdad, he's the dad that stepped up.
Oh my god.
Who does she have? Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Isn't he still in the picture?
I
I
thought
think they're like
so.
on and off.
Off right now, apparently.
I'm not talking about the Kardashians, whatever. Anyways, so Met Monday. What's the theme?
Karl Lagerfeld.
Oh, okay. So this is actually really interesting because all 4 of us went to fashion school, and it was like I mean, I don't know about y'all's experience, but it was huge
Yeah.
in classes.
Yeah.
Like also people from our classes or whatever would like go volunteer there. They would go like wait outside.
New
to,
York
like,
Fashion Week, too. It was.
One of our professors got invited every year.
Yeah, they would like students
Yeah.
would like go hang outside and like get pictures with the celebrities going in. Like it was really big to like, you know, talk about the Met in class, go over all of the fashions.
That was their Hunger Games.
It
Yeah.
really was.
Did you guys hear Blake Lively's not going this year?
Yeah, I heard.
Why?
Blake Lively's not going to the Met.
Busy.
The Met Gala. Vanessa Hudgens didn't go to Coachella. What is happening?
I know.
Yeah.
They're missing their
Well,
Super Bowls.
Didn't
Yeah.
Blake Lively say that she wanted to sleep or something?
Oh. I mean, didn't she like just have a baby, or isn't she pregnant if she didn't just have a baby?
No. I think
Don't you also have to pay like a ridiculous amount of money? Like you donate money to the Met, but like isn't it?
designers do, I thought.
Oh, really?
I think the way it works is the designer will buy out a table,
Yeah.
Okay.
however much money that it is, and then
And
they
then
invite
style.
celebrities that they
Yeah.
want to style.
Oh, I thought that the celebrities also had to pay, which if that's
I
not
think
the
sometimes
they
they,
probably
do. If they don't
do.
get
Yeah.
invited by a designer.
because I was just gonna say they should be paying.
Yeah, because you could buy a ticket to get in, but at the end of the day, Anna Wintour has last
Yes.
say. So if you buy a ticket and she goes no, then I guess you just
Then
get
you're
refunded.
off the then you're
and you
off the
don't
list.
get-
That's what I mean. Like it's by her invite only, in the sense that she has to vet she's sending out the invites and she's also vetting everyone who's coming in. She's giving her stamp of approval, which good for her.
You think Lily Reinhardt's gonna bring Jack Martin, a TikToker and star of La Brea?
I mean, Lily's been at the Met Gala consistently for like 6 years now. I'm sure she's gonna be there. And I'm sure Jack Martin's gonna be there too. I'm really, really excited.
No, can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, but do you think he'd walk the carpet?
probably.
If he's a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually sometimes +1s don't walk the carpet.
I think because there's some lore around it, though.
Maybe.
We're freshly off the Cole Sprouse cigarette meme, so
True. True.
Who doesn't want Jack Martin, star of NBC's La Brea, to walk the Metropolitan Museum of Art's red carpet on Met Monday?
I don't
Oh.
know.
Maybe next week we can like do a little fashion. Like all of us can say what our favorite Met look was.
best
Yeah.
and worst dress of the Met Gala
Mine-
from 4 FIT nobodies.
Yeah, mine will be a Timothy Chalamet. I'm just saying that right now. Y'all know it.
Chalamet and Kylie Jenner's matching look.
No, just Timothy Chalamet. But so moving on, we would like to introduce a new segment.
Taylor, do you want to take it away?
So our new segment is going to be Panty Dropper of the Week. And this is where we collectively just...
I'm going to give it a theme song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you finish.
So this segment is going to be each week we decide who we think would make our panties drop. And this week is going to go ahead and be Glenn Powell.
I still don't really know what he looks like.
I have to do my theme song.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Panty Dropper of the Week. Panty Dropper of the Week. We're dropping panties this week. It's the Panty Dropper of the Week. Panty Dropper of the Week. Panty Dropper of the Week. We're dropping panties, having sex. It's the Panty Dropper
do that every week?
Just
If I
acapella.
remember it, yeah.
We'll just save it and intro it.
Yeah.
Just clip that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Glenn Powell. Oh, because you didn't see. You saw Top Gun too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I
So,
made that.
okay,
I
so
just started a rumor.
Is he only from Top Gun?
No, he was in.
Like,
Set
is
it
any
up.
Scream? Did you watch Scream Queens?
No.
Did
What
you
was
watch
his name, Chad's?
the love setup? The setup?
Nope.
I don't.
You
Was
know
it
who
called
this
Set
guy
It
is.
Up?
Set it up.
No. Hold
Did you
on.
see that
I've
meme
never
that
seen
went
this
around
man.
yesterday that said
First
he looks
of
like a
all-
parking meter? I want to put a quarter in his mouth.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get that. No,
He
he
has-
looks like every guy in Hollywood whose name is Chris.
But okay,
he
so
looks like one of the Chris's.
so the thing is about
Never seen that
Glenn
man.
Powell is that you kind of need to see him acting to
Yeah.
get like this guy has an unbelievable amount of riz.
Like in Top Gun 2, he was like the douchey fighter pilot who saves the day.
Was he like the counterpart of Tom Cruise?
No, that was Miles Teller.
But he was like the counterpart to the
Oh.
counterpart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like everyone was
He was
like,
a bit of
this
the
is what
antagonist at
Maverick
times.
was when in the first movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and in Set It Up, again, like the douchey counterpart to the female lead. He was great in that. Him and
Zoe Deutsch.
Zoe
Deutsch.
Deutsch, they had great chemistry. And he's topical right now because word around Twitter is that him and Sydney Sweeney.
He's been giving Sydney Sweeney 1,000 kisses.
Yeah.
On the DL.
That's crazy because, I mean, well, he obviously looks a lot older than us, and Sydney Sweeney's like our age. But I love Sydney Sweeney, guys.
Loving
But
her.
it was
You know,
rumored.
usually I hate blonde people.
Do you?
No offense. But I love Sydney Sweeney.
And you love me.
Yeah, I do love you.
The funniest part about this and, rumblings of their chemistry and stuff is that it's coming off the comment that Hugh Grant just made about how movies aren't fun anymore because everyone is on their phones on set. And back in the day, the two main co-stars would just get drunk and fall in love. And he just said that, which you're so right, King. That's what I would expect if I was an actor too.
Yeah, I don't understand how you're not falling in love.
Yeah.
This is coming straight off of his comment, so everyone is like, he's restoring balance to the universe.
Yeah.
Well, because everyone is posting clips of them on like their downtime. They're like, you'd think that they were acting. This is in between scenes, and they're like cuddling, or like they're on a boat and they're jumping off, and they're like hugging each other in the water. And it's like now his ex-girlfriend unfollowed both of them on Instagram, and
Wow.
her fiance was seen leaving her house with the dog bed, a bunch of suitcases, and
Wow.
He's going to the doghouse.
Doesn't he have kids?
Glenn Powell?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Keep also getting him confused with Len Goodman for some reason. My brain keeps mixing up their names. So
Len
when you
and
say
Glenn.
Glenn Powell, I go,
Len Goodman.
Len
Goodman.
They also look so good together. Put any
Yeah.
two blonde people together, you got a couple.
Siblings are dating, though.
No.
Call me.
Okay, so for context, Meghan just went to unpause our live and someone commented, "What bridge did y'all emerge from?" It's gonna be the Verrazano.
if there's one thing I'm going to do, it's emerge from the
The
Verrazano
Verrazano Bridge.
Did you pay the troll toll?
to get into the boys' hall, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone's saying that this rom-com is like destined to be good because you know a rom-com's going to be good. The power might go out.
Oh.
the power, the light just flickered, feeling scared.
But they said you know the rom-com's going to be good when there's cheating allegations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's going to go kind of hard.
Yeah. So, well, wow, it just seems really crazy because it seems like there's such an age difference in my head. Like, how old
Wait,
is he?
I'm going to fact check us here.
looks
He's got to be
really
around
old.
30.
He's under 40, over 30.
Yeah.
And I think she's like 26.
6?
He is 34. He is 34.
34.
34.
Hold on.
It seems like he should be so much older. He looks like a geezer.
And she's 25. So
Oh,
he
she's
is
25.
he's like 8-9 years older than her.
She's a year older than you guys?
Yeah.
No, she was born in 97.
So
she's
Also,
gonna
you
be
guys, we were
26.
all born in the same year.
I'm 23.
But also her fiance or
It
ex-fiance.
doesn't matter.
You guys are talking.
He's
about.
so old. Like her ex-fiance,
Yes.
fiance is like
Her fiance,
almost 40.
Yeah, her fiance is
Because she got a lot of slack for it the same way Florence Pugh got a lot of slack
Zach
for dating Zachary Braff. But Zach Braff,
Zachary.
Zach Braff, panty dropper.
Smash or pass.
Smash or pass, Zach Braff.
I also
would smash him.
couldn't even tell you what he looks like either.
Oh.
But
Pull him up.
He looks good.
I feel like I remember seeing pictures of him with Florence Pugh, but like
Miss Flo.
didn't really do
Miss
anything for
Flo.
me. So
Panty drop of the week.
No.
Anyone else have any other panty droppers of the week?
Len Goodman.
Len Goodman.
I like Zach Braff. He's cute.
He kind of looks.
He's kind of goofy.
He's
No,
goofy. He's goofy.
He is goofy.
But also
She let him hit because he's goofy.
You know how I feel about a goofy man.
a natural counter to PDOTW, Panty Dropper of the Week, is going to be Panty Riser of the Week, which some weeks we're not going to have a Panty Dropper. That's okay. Some weeks things are going to make our panties rise.
Some weeks it's just gonna repel.
Yeah.
And it's going to be PROTW.
Panty riser of the week. Panty riser of the week. I'm picking up my panties off the ground because you disgust me. Panty riser of the week.
Bars, dude.
Riser of the week.
Oh, yeah.
God, I'm never gonna remember that again. Yeah.
You don't have to. We'll cut this.
Panty riser of the week for me, Justin Timberlake.
You did not.
Cry me a river.
It's like a river. It's like you, my mirror.
Whoa.
My mirror staring back at me.
Whoa.
It couldn't get any bigger.
Whoa. That cheater can fuck off.
I'm trying to think if anyone disgusted me this week.
I've had a lot of them, but none that I can say on the pod.
Yeah.
No one's coming to
Same.
mind. Yeah. A lot of times it's real life people, and I would love to not air out real life people until we get more clout. Then I will be
Yeah.
dropping first and last names because
Yeah.
then it's like,
Addresses as well.
yeah,
We will be doxing.
We're gonna start doxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legally stating for the record, no one will ever be doxed here.
I cannot say the same.
don't count me out.
Yeah.
Count your days.
Yeah.
Count me out.
Remember that time Taylor doxed our address?
Oops. Oopsie.
Oh, your hot take.
Oh my god,
I
yes.
have a hot take.
Yeah.
Hot take of the week.
Something we've always said.
Something we've always said. Don't let uggos make you cry.
Yeah.
And I've
They are
always
not
said
worth your
that.
tears.
And I've
Don't-
always
yeah.
said that.
Who are you to be crying over someone uglier than you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something that I was just reminded recently.
Yeah.
And
something we're all reminded of from time and
Yeah.
time to time, and it's a good reminder to have because you know what, we're all too good to be crying over someone who's in a league below us.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let uggos make you sad.
Yeah.
They're not worth your tears.
Your heart. Oh my gosh. Wait,
Brought it back
Megan,
to Louis Tomlinson.
Megan and I got tickets to see Louis Tomlinson. I think it's July 29th. Gonna be a huge day. It's a Saturday.
We're going to Forest Hill Stadium.
Gonna go crazy.
which is one of our favorite venues.
Yes. Gonna go crazy.
Comment down below if you're going.
Yeah. Let's meet up.
Do a meetup.
Well, because by that point we're gonna be super famous influencers. So we're gonna have a
We're gonna be
meetup.
doxing addresses left and right.
We're gonna literally be like having a meetup at the Louis Tomlinson concert.
We're going to be chased by our fans.
Yeah, gonna be huge.
like the Beatles.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And on
Right.
that note,
we bid you adieu.
See you next week.
Should we leave him with a song?
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
You were bigger than the whole sky. You were more than just a short night.
I don't know the lyrics.
That's the only song
okay.
that I can.
Smooches.
Love
Love
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Everything could have been, would have been, what should have been you.